Hello everyone and welcome back to John's Food Review. Today we're going to be trying some Fritos Flavor Twist Queso. I saw these, I don't know if these are new, but I saw these, I've never had these, so uh why buy real queso? You can just get chips to taste like it. Now I imagine they're gonna have a little bit of spice. Not like, oh god, but just a little tingling on the tongue there. Kinda like the Ruffles one. Ruffles got a queso as well, and it's pretty good. I mean, it looks just like every other chip. Huh. Yep. There's a spice. Mm-hmm. When your taste buds demand big time flavor, a regular chip just isn't going to cut it. You need something so jam packed with flavor you could actually taste, you could actually call it a little twisted. Well, I mean, it kind of tastes the same like everything else. I mean, you can taste some kind of queso. And that's the problem, like I've said, with chips like these. You know, when it comes to like Ruffles, you have a just a regular potato chip, but the way it gets coated and what it's made of, it can keep an enhanced flavor. These, because they're made out of corn, like corn tortilla type things, um, they just that's a very distinct flavor, and pretty much whatever you put on it, it's still going to be kind of overpowered by the taste of the chip itself. Whereas like Lay's or uh, Ruffles or whatever, it's a very subtle flavor because it's just potato chip. So whatever, it's like sour cream and onion tastes like sour cream and onion. Barbecue tastes like barbecue. The queso tastes actually really good. I like the queso ones. But because the corn chip has such a distinct flavor, it just, I mean, these are still good. And if I make like I don't know, if I make macaroni and cheese tomorrow or something, I'm gonna throw these in and give it some kind of texture, give more flavor. But smart label. Everything has to be smart now. Smart labels, you got smart condoms. Um, yeah, everything's got to be smart now. Everything's got to be compatible with phones but yeah, the taste, it's still good, and I like the spice from the, because like queso's got a little bit of jalapeno and stuff like that in it, but it's just a corn chip has such a distinct flavor already, and it just, you really can't do much, because every time you have one, just like this, you taste kind of the taste of queso, but it still tastes more of the chip. So, um, yeah. So I'll challenge you to do the taste test of your own. Have a regular potato chip, whether it be Lay's or Ruffles or whatever, and have just a regular uh Frito. You'll see a difference. Potato chips have a very subtle flavor, so whatever you add onto it, you can taste it. Corn chips, not so much. Um, so try yourself. You know, you'll see that there is a difference. Ooh, sorry. I have to keep cutting uh the video. So I'm still sick. And every time if I talk for too long right now, I end up having a coughing fit. So like I just feel it right there in my throat, and every time I talk for too long, I end up having a coughing fit, and so like a 5 minute video is now turning into like a 30-minute video because I got to keep freaking cutting, and pausing and all that. So sinuses, they're all sinus infection, and it's not fun. But Fritos, yeah, corn chips. If even if you think about like a tortilla chip, whether it be corn or just flour, even then that still has a very subtle flavor to it, which is why you can, you know, put something on it and you can taste what you put on it. Hell, even like Doritos, same thing. But for some reason, Fritos have a very distinct flavor to it, and it's very overpowering. They're so small, and when they have something like a dusting of something on it, it's not nearly enough. So you just get the the corn taste, the corn chip, and it's just, I mean, it's great for like when it comes to like, I don't know, Frito pie or something. But that sounds really good. I didn't buy some meat. Might make me some Frito pie. That might make me feel better. What they do is stick it in the bag, eat it out of the bag. Um, but yeah, try for yourself. Like I said, just a regular Lay's original, salted or unsalted, doesn't really matter. And then have a Fritos, and you'll see that when it comes to flavors, just on their own, huge distinct flavor. But I do like the queso. Like I said, the Ruffles one is really really good. Um, I just I wish that it was more pronounced here, but because you get more spice than anything, like that jalapeno, you get more of the spice than the queso. I mean, if that's the case, you might as well say Fritos jalapeno, you know, because you're getting more of that tingly spiciness from from that than the queso itself. But yeah, but they're perfect for like going into like mac and cheese or something. Like I said, I just, you know, I'll make some mac and cheese, and so I'll make probably like tomorrow. I would like make mac and cheese, the meat that's in there, put that in there. I think I've got some like taco seasoning sitting up in the closet, and, in the cabinet in there. Put that in. I got some shredded. I think I have Mexican blend and shredded sharp cheddar. Either one, throw it in. Add some of these, give it a nice bit of a crunch. Because everyone who knows me knows that I'm a very, when it comes to food, very textural person. I say this all the time. For like, what do you mean, John? Well, I can't just have one texture the entire thing. Like a burger, you gotta, you have a burger, you have the soft bun, you have the patty, which is pretty soft. The cheese, which is you really can't. It doesn't really have much of a texture to it because it's cheese and it's kind of melted. But I need texture to it. So crispy bacon or crispy lettuce, something to add a crunch to break up all that softness, you know, or flavoral type things, like with pizza. You know, I say this to people with about competitive eating and uh pineapple on pizza. People don't like it, but it's a good textural type thing to break up some of the crunchiness of the pizza itself, but also for the flavoral part of it. You're eating savory things, you know, the pepperoni and the sausage and this and that, and it's all savory and salty. But then you bite into that pineapple, and it's sweet and tangy, and it just cuts through everything. And right when you think you're about to stop because you can't take anymore, you get that sweetness, and you're like, okay, I can go more. And that's another thing. Try it. Go to like, I don't know, CC's or something, and just have one type of pizza the entire time. Just go there and have like pepperoni the entire time. You'll get sick of it real fast. And you'll get to the point, even if you didn't have a lot of it, you're like, oh, because it's one flavor. And it'll make you sick. But then go up there and have like a pineapple pizza. You'll just, you'll feel like, oh, I can have more. Because it just cuts through it. It's amazing how flavors work. You know, how it reboots the brain and the taste and, you know, the senses and crazy. But it's just like these, you know, add them into some macaroni and cheese or something like that. Just a textural thing to break that up. But or you can just make like Fritos pie, you know, which I haven't had in ages. When was the last time? I don't remember. I think my mom, whatever, with her, you know, she made it for us a lot. So probably then. So that was like a million years ago. Um, but yeah, I don't. They don't say new, so they've probably been out for a while. I just haven't seen these. Pretty much whatever I see in Dollar General, and they just had these, that or Ingles. So, but yeah, they're pretty good. Probably queso ones would probably be good with actual queso on them, you know. But anyways, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.